Hi everyone, this is Innocent Smith, aka the Wellness Witch, and today I have a special reading planned for you. So this is our collective reading, starting the orientation, working on a couple of things still, but have found that get the best scope with the iPad as opposed to the camera sometimes, which is just too much of a pain to try to set up and edit and all that, and also being able to what's on the table. So that being said, let's let spirits know that we're here and we're ready. Okay, so today for you we have the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcanas. And this particular deck is by Andrea Fultrick. This beautiful deck I've been wanting to read for you guys with for a while. And then as far as our oracle reading, quite quickly, we've got the Realest Oracle. Okay, so this is a collective reading. I have a crystal ball off to the side, just for the sake of scrying, so you know. Wasn't intended to make it into the shot. I just want to make sure you guys can actually see your cards well. So that being the case, let's get started. All right, so the Afro Goddess Tarot Arcana is what we're going to read with today as far as that tarot reading goes. And I'm going to show you the box, you guys. Now we're doing the reading, but still. All right, so like this is our guidebook for those of you who are interested. And then we open up this beautiful flipped up box and we have white. Yeah. All right, and also we've got our other stuff going to the side. So our candle is there doing its thing. So excited to give you guys a reading from this particular deck, because honestly don't think I've used this one yet. Like it's pretty new to the collection, and it's a beautiful deck. Like it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, well, I'm not gonna pick from that one because we're still shuffling. It's a little bit stiff still. No, have not read with this deck yet. These cards are, yes, gold gilded on the edges. This is the back of our cards. They're beautiful, you guys. Once we get over this bit of stiffness, that's gonna wake up. Cards are just flying out of here. I swear, I haven't done anything yet. I hope you guys have been well. Thank you ever so much for all of your continued patience with everything that's been going on over here. Really appreciate that. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm just gonna take that one as a jumper. So our first card is Daughter of the Swords. Daughter of the Swords. I know you guys probably were not seeing this. Also, again, it's just ever so slightly difficult to give you guys like a perspective because, there we go. Anyway, so Daughter of the Swords is our first card. Let's see what message does Spirit have for collective. Again, this is a group reading, so if anyone is interested in a specific reading, personal reading for yourselves, just reach out. But this message is for the collective, not an individual in particular. What message does Spirit have for the collective? You don't need to start there. Okay. So let's go. Let me give this a second. Clearly, what message does Spirit have for the collective? Okay. Then we have death. Thank you. What message does Spirit have for the collective? Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands. So, my beloveds, we have Daughter of Swords, Death. Put these in right order for you, viewing wise, and Ace of Wands. All right. Yeah. Trying to make sure I don't need to catch anything. All right. So there we go. Okay. So that being the case, we have a message about being cautious about our words, right? Because our words are powerful, and our words help to script our realities, right? Yes, it begins with our thoughts. It forms with our thoughts. But once it makes it out into the form of words, words are like spells, right? They are very powerful. So this is saying, be righteous with your words, right? Be careful about the words that you speak and the words that you allow to be spoken to you. Not only what you speak to others, but what you allow others to speak into your life. So in other words, speak life. If you'll notice, this is so gorgeous. She is poised, right? It almost looks as if she's being supported by the earth here. Let's just do this, right? Almost looks like she's being supported, but this is her stance. Do you see this? Like, that is her stance. And in the stance, she's not bitter, she's not resentful or anything like that, but she's just standing very righteously, standing her ground. They are standing their ground. My apologies. And it's almost this sort of come hither look that you get, right? Like, try me. But they are clothed. We say she over here, right? Because this is she and she. So we say she over here. She is clothed in this beautiful golden tunic, right? And yes, there's a slight bit of like side thigh, right? So this is someone who stands very confidently within their body, within themselves. They are standing also on one leg, right? That is power. That is flexibility. Yes. That is, do not underestimate me. This golden tunic represents our solar plexus chakra, right? So that is like bringing the light, bringing the sunshine in to this situation. And yes, there's a few clouds in the background and a few birds, but those birds also generally are bringing messages from spirit, right? So it's just a reminder to stand your ground, a reminder of who you are. Yeah, a reminder to stay strong. So Daughter of Swords, stay strong. Be true to your word. Be righteous with your words. Watch the words that you allow to come to you, because words are powerful, right? Death. And this is like got to be the most beautiful death card, the most absolutely stunning death card we've ever seen. Like, get into that, right? So, death. She is clothed in an ankh. Her tunic is in the shape of an ankh. That is stunning, right? And this sunset behind that happens to be going on behind her. That sunset and that like that moon energy, that lunar energy, right? It's like the sun is setting on all these things that no longer serve us, right? That don't serve our highest good. It's time to let that go. What she's saying is you've already been told, right? You know who you are and where you stand and what you stand on. It's time to slay all that would stand in your way. And you don't have to do this in a negative way. I know that probably sounds contradictory, but, right? Like, stand in your feminine. Slay this. You've got this. It's as simple as releasing all that no longer serves you, right? You are a powerful, powerful goddess. So powerful. Here on this corner, you see that there's like some cracks and crevices, right? As if this goddess is standing in this portal, right? And then you see just bits of green. So there's still life there. Because every ending is a new beginning, right? Yeah. So you will grow through this. You will continue to grow through this. The Daughter of Swords, actually, I'll back to that for just a second. But the Daughter of Swords is that energy that you're still learning, you're still growing, but you're adapting, and you're adapting well because you're strong, you're powerful, you're beautiful. You're learning to step into your own power. You're learning the power of your words. You're learning the power of intentions. You're learning the power of other people's words. You're learning the power of words, period, right? So speak life. And when necessary, speak death. Kill that noise. All right, and then moving on, we have Ace of Wands. So with Ace of Wands, following your Daughter of Swords in the Death card, what you have is, apologies guys, I'm gonna try to keep this where it's still gonna be upside down for you, but at least you can see the cards. I'm gonna work on getting something to make that easier for you guys to see also. All right, but moving back to the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is speaking to your creativity, to your magic, right? To all that. Once you kill that, you kill that noise, speak life over yourself, speak death over those things that you wish to release that are not serving you. Move on, right? Glow up. Glow up. When you do that, you are making way for new opportunities, right? There is magic within you. You are magic. But letting go is a signal to the universe that you're ready for something new, that you're ready to start something new. This is a spark, right? This is that, okay, I got it. I got it. I know I got it. I don't need that. Now give me what's mine. This is that energy. Another beautiful card, right? And this is a goddess energy reaching out from the universe, passing that baton on to you, passing those gifts onto you, what already belongs to you. The universe is simply holding on to it until you're ready for it, until you show that you're ready for it, until you say, I'm ready for this, I'm done with that, now give me what's mine. That's that, right? Okay. Thank you for your patience on that one. Okay, so now let's do quickly, efficiently. Well, first of all, sister's gotta hydrate. Oh yeah. Isn't she cute? I know. Have to stay hydrated, you guys. Oh yeah, and your candle is a shroom also. Feeling very, very much shroom energy right now. Okay, so we are going with the Realest Oracle deck for our Oracle reading as a clarifier. And this is just assigned to the universe that we want our takeaway message, right? So we got this. We got this. I got this. I know I've got to start speaking life over my life. I've got to watch who I'm allowing to speak over me and the words and the energy that they're bringing to me. I need to learn how to let some shit go. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Give me what's mine, right? That was a reading. But how are you going to implement all of that, right? Like, that's the message. But how are you going to bring that forth? How are you going to make that happen? What can you do to help yourself? What can you do to help the universe help you? So what takeaway messages the universe have for us about this particular reading? What does the universe want us to know? I love these cards, by the way, you guys. Oh yeah, backing looks like this. Very moody, almost like movement. And then the cards, you'll see. But I love how well these cards play together, how they pair together. What message does the universe have for us about how to do that? Okay, so our takeaway message is simply divine timing. Divine timing. In other words, trust the universe and trust the timing of your life. When you do these things, when you speak up, you speak life and you speak death, you open doors, you close doors, right? It's like that. In order for one door to open, another has to close. You open one door, you close another. When you do that, you're telling the universe, I'm ready for my keys, please. Next, to the next stage. It's all going to happen when it's supposed to happen. Trust your instincts. Watch out for divine timing. You will know when the time is right. Instinctually, you will know when the time is right. Watch for signs. Watch for signs. I know some of you are saying, I don't know what those signs are. I don't know what that's going to look like. What kind of signs? Well, one, you've got to really dig deep and learn to trust your intuition on that. But go a step further and let's see, does the universe have any other tips for those of us who are struggling with divine timing and who are unsure? Well, so here then. So we got a response and it says, find an oracle. Find an oracle. In other words, find someone whom you trust to give you spiritual guidance, right? So find someone who you trust. It doesn't have to be me. right? It doesn't have to be she and she, but find someone who you trust, right, to give you a reading and to let you know when the time is right. Your next card that came behind that was fresh start, right? Fresh start. So this is saying, in divine timing, you will find your oracle. You will know that person instinctually because you'll have a resonance with them, right? Like you'll just vibe with them, you know. And again, it doesn't have to be me, right? Not saying that it is me, but find someone who you trust to be a spiritual guide for you, a coach, until you feel ready to do that for yourself. And even doing it for yourself, right? It helps to have a spiritual guide because sometimes we trip up. Things come up that we don't quite know how to interpret, right? And it helps to have a fresh pair of eyes, a fresh perspective on things, because that spiritual guide can often see things that you might overlook or things that you just don't know how to break down, you don't know how to interpret, right? That's the purpose of having a spiritual guide. So, and then lastly, but definitely not least, and this card came in the reverse, I'm going to show it to you just as it came, was solitude, but in the inverse. And what this typically signifies, right, is that when you do these things, again, trust divine timing. Timing is going to bring you that person that you feel like you can trust for psychic services, right? And there should be an open door. It should feel easy. It should feel open. You should feel connected to that person. You should feel called to work with that person. When you do, bring an attitude of a fresh start, right? Because this is someone who's giving you a fresh perspective on how to start this journey. And your work, once you receive your message from your spirit guide, is to go deep into solitude. Solitude doesn't necessarily mean that you go in like full hermit mode, but it could mean that, you kind of reserve your energy, you pull back a little bit. Like you can be in a crowd, you can be around other people, but you don't have to be, like fully engaged, right? Reserve, just kind of pull back a little bit, observe. Engage, but observe more. Listen, meditate, journal, listen, watch for signs from the universe. And with that, I want to keep this under 30 minutes. It was never intended to be that long. We are going to call a close to this and thank Spirit for their presence. Okay. So that is it for today's collective reading, you guys. Again, I am Innocent Smith, aka the Wellness Witch at She and She. So thank you so much for staying tuned. Thank you for all your patience. Again, we're having, a few growing pains. I've been very transparent with you guys and letting you know what's going on. But thank you so much for hanging in there with us. And thank you for tuning in today for this reading. I hope it resonates. As always, take the meat, leave the bones. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your reading. Whatever resonates with you, that's your message. Whatever doesn't, let it go. Okay? Until next time, peace and blessings. Ashe.